Hi Libra, welcome to my channel Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic love life for the week of March 2025. I'm going to pull my usual 8-card spread, see who's making their way towards you this week with romantic interest in you. Whether it's someone new or someone that you already currently know, I will definitely do my best to see who's all around you, what their intentions are, what their feelings are towards you, your feelings towards them. And I'll also take a look at what's in your blind spot this week, meaning what could challenge you the most that you may not be aware of, or you are aware of, and you're in need of some advice surrounding it. Either way, I will definitely do my best. Just please keep an open mind, Libra, that I do tend to get very nosy in my readings. I do not hold back and I do not sugarcoat. So please only take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. So let's begin. Please tap into the energy of Libra today. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. The 9 of Wands wanted to plop out. Some of you guys are at the very end of a cycle, getting ready to wrap things up, tie up some loose knots, and get ready to like embark on a brand new beginning. All right, we'll see. We'll see. 2 more shuffles for Libra. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, so the person heading your way around this time frame, what are their feelings for you deep down? We have the 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups often shows up in someone's feelings position when someone already feels like they found the one that they want to be with, that they want to grow old with, that they want to raise a family with. It usually comes in when someone's already in a serious relationship with someone, so you might already be, together in a very serious way, Libra. And if this is not someone that you're in a relationship with, this is someone that is hoping that changes soon, because this is a really good card to see in someone's feelings position. It's a really good card, okay? With that rainbow being there, that could also indicate that this person's been through some stormy weather in the recent past, whether with you or just in general, and they're feeling like a peace, a feeling of peace. Let's take a look at their true intentions with you. The 10 of Pentacles, Libra, this person really wants to be with you. If you're not already married to this person already or living together, this is someone that's really, really, really interested in you. It's very, it's not often that I see the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles side to side like this in regards to someone's feelings and intentions. Someone's definitely taking you very seriously. Now, I hope you're on the same page, because I'm going to really feel bad for this person if I pull your feelings and I get like nothing off of you. So I'm going to get your feelings in a second. Let me just take a look at how they're treating this. We have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords, for how this person's treating the relationship this week, it tells me that this person is thinking, strategizing, thinking some more. It's someone that's really in their head about what is the best way to go about this. It's someone that is sharing what's on their mind. This is someone that speaks up. So someone may be very chatty with you this week and sharing with you what's on their mind. Now, this is already someone that you're in a relationship with right now, Libra. This is just someone that's coming in as their usual self, just having a nice normal day with you, talking to you about what their day has been up to. But for those of you who are not in a relationship with this person, I am getting this person is being very honest with you this week about something, because the King of Swords in the upright position does tell the truth, okay, or at least tries to. Let's take a look at your feelings. We have the Strength card, major for Leo. Now, the Strength card has your feelings. This is telling me that you may be the one holding back. I'll find out why, but the Strength card sometimes can represent, a feeling of confidence in your position with someone, like that you are in a good spot with this person. You have this confidence, about you, where you're like, yeah, I know this person cares about me. Yeah, I know this person wants to be with me. I feel it. But I still feel like I have to hold back some, is what you're saying to me. Maybe you're worried about being vulnerable with this person. I mean, when I look at this card, that's the Empress right here. And you are the Empress card, Libra. It rules over you and Taurus. You both Venusian energy. So I do feel like this week, you're kind of holding back, letting this person take the lead this week. You're giving them the driver's seat to show you what the heck they want with you. All right? It's like you're kind of taking the passenger side of things this week, even if the weeks prior, you were the one that was taking full lead. All right, you're sitting this out and letting this person show up for you. Let's take a look at the potential blind spot, the blockage. we have the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. Now, when the Death card shows up in the challenge position, I reverse the energy. And the Death card in reverse is, you know, showing me that what's in your blind spot this week is something that you thought was done is not done. Something that you thought was laid to rest and you threw dirt on it and made peace with it, it's coming back to haunt you. All right, I don't mean to say it that way because it's not, it doesn't have to be something negative, okay? We are in Venus in retrograde, which means that, you know, behaviors, problems, issues, things that you thought you dealt with whether with this person in general or in your love life overall, something that you thought you made peace with and were squared away with is coming up to the surface being like, no, Libra, you still need to deal with me. You still need to heal me. You still need to work on me. You still need to make peace with me. You're still letting me affect your day-to-day life in a negative way. It's pretty much what that's saying to me. Okay, now remember, please don't force the message. Only take what resonates with you. But a lot of us during Venus in retrograde are being met with things from our past that are related to what Venus stands for: love, art, beauty, how we treat ourselves, how we treat our relationships. You know, think of Taurus, the second house, and Libra, the seventh house. Seventh house is about relationships. Are you people-pleasing in relationships to make other people feel comfortable? Or are you putting your own needs last to care for everybody else? Just an example of what Venus in retrograde is here to show us. Like, yeah, you thought you made peace with something. This could also talk about exes. Sometimes Venus in retrograde brings in exes from the past, even though you're fully moved on with someone else, to help you gain closure in something, okay, to do something differently. So you might be getting a phone call from someone that you haven't heard from in a minute, and you're over here like, I'm already moved on, you know. Let's take a look at your potential weekly outcome. We have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords as your potential weekly outcome shows me that there is some sort of conflict heading towards you that can be avoided. That's in the blind spot position, okay? Like, for example, Libra, say you and this person have been in a relationship for 3 years now. In the first couple months of your relationship, you guys used to bump heads in regards to, you know, how one shows love and how one doesn't. And you thought you resolved it. And now 3 years later, it's nope, you guys never really fully dissolved it or resolved it. You guys swept it away and just turned a blind eye to it. And it's coming up to haunt the two of you guys to see you guys really deal with your problems in your relationship and not bury it and just forget about it. Now, if this is someone that you've never been in a relationship with who wants to be with you, in order to really enjoy this relationship at its fullest, there is some sort of issue that someone here needs to address in order for this relationship to have its fullest potential. Like, maybe this week an old insecurity is coming up to the surface, Libra, that you thought you worked on, and now you're like, oh, okay, I still have to work on that. And this deep-rooted insecurity might be what causes some arguments in your relationships with people, both platonic, romantic, and business, right? It's something like that. It's something like that. I'll clarify it. But I am getting like something like creating some sort of unexpected argument or conflict that doesn't need to happen, that can be avoided. All right? It's showing me that. This person's clearly in their head. And sometimes when we're in our head at such a degree, we tend to overthink things and like manifest thoughts that don't even need to be thinking about or thought about. I can't even speak. It's like when you're in your head so much, you start to fantasize about the worst case scenarios way too much and start to actually believe that they exist. Let's get your advice. Two of Cups. It looks like you and this person have strong potential, Libra. Strong potential to make this work. We just got to figure out what this is and what this is so it doesn't affect you guys too much. But Libra, you and this person may be building a life together. If you want it, of course. All right, I feel like I got this message for you recently, or was it Aquarius? All right, let's get the overall energy, and then I'm going to start breaking it down. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Now, when the Hanged Man is the overall energy, it's telling me that something needs to be put on pause for a second to give you time to look at it in different perspectives. When you think about the Hanged Man, that's Pisces energy, and Pisces rules over the feet. Okay, what part of our body does not get to see the full perspective? the soles of our feet. And that's why it usually shows the hanged man up in suspension, giving the bottom of their feet another perspective, you know, another look at things. So there's something you need another perspective on. Oh, my lantern, look what's underneath that, the Ace of Swords. How perfect. All right, you're about to get a lot of information, Libra. You are about to get so much stinking information. You are gonna be really excited with the information that comes through. Like for example, every day I learn something new about my own birth chart, and I was looking at my birth chart, and I connected a dot that wasn't connected before out of years of studying my own natal chart and my human design chart. I connected a dot to my natal chart and my human design chart, and it made such sense to me once I connected a dot. I'm like, oh, that's why that happened, or that's why this is going on in my life, blah, blah, blah. It's one of those aha moments, those strong epiphanies that make us feel so excited that we continued researching on a situation. And I feel like your person, with them coming up as the King of Swords, they are brainstorming and they're coming to some sort of realization, and I feel like this is what's going to help you as well. Okay, all right. I'm definitely getting that you and this person are both excited about, you know, your lives with each other right now. All right. I just don't want to see any old conflict come up for you. So let's break down this person's energy. Why the Ten of Cups for how this person feels about Libra this week? Why the Ten of Cups for how this person feels about Libra this week? Why the Ten of Cups? Why the Ten of Cups? Why the Ten of Cups? The Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands, that's having a lot of chemistry with someone. That's having a lot of fun with someone. Okay, and the Seven of Wands is fighting for something. Fighting for this relationship. Fighting for, you know, fighting for something. Because the Seven of Wands to the Ten of Cups, that's this person's way of feeling like they would do anything to fight for this relationship if there's something to fight about. Now, I want to see you guys in a place where you don't really have to fight for it. Because when you're in alignment with the right people or in alignment with your purpose, things just flow naturally with the least amount of resistance. So for that Seven of Wands to show up tells me that there's some sort of threat to you guys' relationship this week because someone's not going with the flow. Someone is being too, like, I don't know, like something is coming up. And I'm looking at this Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is the energy of resting before the battle. But it's also the energy of recovering from the battle, if you look at it in a different perspective. Okay, so I don't know if this person's telling me that something that they thought that they healed from within the relationship with you is coming back to haunt them again. All right, like an argument that you guys had 2 weeks ago coming back around. You guys thought you squashed the beef and now it's back. And you guys are dealing with it all over again. Or this is pertaining to maybe their own past relationships. Something's coming up to the surface that they thought that they made peace with, and now are realizing that it's going to potentially hurt the relationship they have with you this week. It could be read in many different ways. I'm just going to clarify your feelings really quick just to see what you're feeling, and I'm going to go straight to that Death card. Because I really need to know what the heck is going on here. Why is the Strength card how Libra feels about this person, please? Why the Strength card? The Two of Wands and the Devil and the Ten of Cups. Wow. You're holding back right now because you're worried that you're not getting the full picture. Okay? I do have the Ten of Cups here indicating that you also feel that you and this person could share a beautiful relationship together. I mean, come on, you both have the Ten of Cups. But with the Two of Wands and the Devil being here, it's telling me that you may feel like you are at a bit of a crossroads right now where you're like, is this person the one I'm supposed to be with for the rest of my life? Is this person being authentic with me? Are they being who they truly are? Or is this connection going to be really exhausting for me the more I invest in it? You're really trying to use your judgment right now, Libra. Sometimes the Judgment card can also be the energy of forgiveness and second chances. So I'm not sure if, You know, you got this person in your life this week coming back to you for a second chance, and you're over here holding back because you're not sure if you're ready to welcome this person in your life. I'm getting a whole lot of different messages now. Look at that, the Tower, the Rebirth card, the Four of Wands. For some of you, if you and this person had an argument recently, this person's really wanting to have another chance at something, but in order for this to actually work out, you guys really need to work on the underlying issue so that it doesn't repeat itself. Because what's the point of coming back around if you guys are just gonna like sweep something underneath the rug? Because it's gonna come back out. Now, for my Librans that are coupled with this person and there has been no arguing or anything like that, it could tell me that someone's own insecurity that they thought that they healed from ends up coming in the form of being triggered, to where someone takes out their frustration on another person. So if this hasn't happened yet, this is pretty much letting you know that someone might be feeling triggered this week. And it's because of something that they thought that they dealt with. But I am getting, Libra, where you and this person are clearly interested in seeing this go somewhere. You just don't want to get lost in like la la land and being delulu about this relationship if there's things that need to be looked at. Because right now you guys are all about the bliss. So let's clarify that Death card. Because for the both of you to have the Ten of Cups, that's definitely something I need to pay attention to. Because that totally lines up with that Two of Cups card. That you guys would be a good match. You guys would be very compatible with each other if you guys could just focus on what you need to focus on. Why the Death card and the blockage? The Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups, when it's in the blockage position, talks about codependency, where someone is codependent on what others think about them, what others feel about them. How someone, you know, shows up is how someone dictates that day. Like, for example, this is the energy of whether you or your person do you get upset if, all right, rewind. Say you wake up in a really good mood, Libra, and you're having a great day. Okay, everything is fine. And your person doesn't respond to your text right away. Does that affect your day for the rest of the day? Are you now in a bad mood? Are you feeling low about yourself? Are you feeling like your confidence took a hit just because this person didn't respond right away? If that's the case, got to work on that. Or does your person get all pissy if you take a couple of hours to respond to a text because you're out with your girlfriends or your guy friends or at a job having a very important meeting where you can't be next to your phone constantly? Does this person get easily triggered and, you know, their mood is ruined because you didn't respond right away? If that's the case, your person needs to work on some things. That was just an example. That was just an example that someone still needs to work on their self-worth and their own individual happiness before they can have it with another Ten of Cups. Because both parties need to be at the Nine of Cups frequency, at the Nine of Cups energy, in order for you guys to reach that Ten of Cups that you both clearly want. You got to have it within yourself before you can have it in another person, is pretty much what that's summing up. All right? You cannot have a healthy relationship with someone unless you have a healthy relationship with yourself first. You got to feel comfortable on your own. You got to love who you are when there's nobody around. You got to still feel happy even if someone's not giving you that validation externally. All right? It's what I'm getting for somebody. Six of Cups. Someone's got some past issues related to old relationships that's coming up to the surface. I got the Lovers card, I got the Six of Cups, and I got the Death card. So I don't know if this is saying that an old relationship from this person's past did a number on them, left them feeling very low about themselves, feeling insecure about themselves, feeling like, you know, they weren't good enough and they need to work on that and heal, or that's you, or you both are mirroring each other. And it doesn't even have to be that extreme. It could just be, you know, you this week being met with this person being easily triggered by something that you say or do, and you're like, whoa, why are you getting so upset? You know, like someone's feeling very sensitive this week. Okay? Let's clarify this person's intentions. Like if this is someone that you're married to, Libra, you may feel like your partner is being really sensitive this week, taking things very personally. Or this person's feeling that way about you. Six of Swords. Why the Ten of Pentacles as this person's intentions with Libra? The Death card. And the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant talks about higher level relationships. The Hierophant talks about marriage. It talks about, this is the one I want. This is the person that's in alignment with me. I am not wanting to go anywhere. But combine that with the Death card, it's showing me that in order to have that successful outcome, positive transformation needs to take place. Okay, so the more I'm diving into this, it looks like it's your person that has a lot of healing to do in regards to how they feel about themselves. Okay, now cross-watch it. That doesn't sound like you. Don't come for me. Reverse it if you need to. But look at all this water. Look at all this water that showed up right here. And it's all scorpionic energy. Scorpio is Pluto and Mars. Okay, and then we get the Lovers card, Gemini energy. Someone's always going to feel like they're not where they need to be until they feel completely fulfilled within themselves. Okay, because I am getting that the moment you don't respond to this person's text, they immediately feel a strong rejection. Okay, like if it's what I'm getting. It's what I'm getting. Clarify that King of Swords, the Tower. I'm feeling like this week you got someone that's putting a lot of pressure on the two of you to have this relationship work out to the point where they might overthink the situation and might create some sort of unnecessary disagreement between the two of you, unnecessary fallout, or, you know, even a breakup. Okay? Because I am getting that this person is definitely thinking about this relationship. But sometimes we can think too much if we're like forcing something. Now sometimes tarot can make things seem more dramatic than it is. So this doesn't have to be like this huge dramatic event. This you know, it could just simply be like a 1 hour situation where you guys are going back and forth via text, being like, hey, I didn't mean to take so long to respond to a text. I didn't know it hurt your feelings. And the other person like, hey, man, just let me know next time. It doesn't have to be something big, but it is showing me that, you know, it could disrupt your weekend or your week with that Five of Swords there. So let's clarify. Why the Five of Swords? The Page of Swords, you got an incoming text message coming towards you, Libra, and depending on how you respond or not respond, could like manifest into whatever this is. I don't want you feeling like you have to, you know, change up how you live your life to make someone else feel comfortable, okay? But I am getting that there's something that you and this person really need to be clear about with each other, okay? Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. So what this reading is showing me, Libra, is that your relationship has a couple different timelines to choose. You guys can choose the timeline where you take things slow, you learn about each other's triggers, you learn a lot about what works and what doesn't work, and focus on working through the ones that don't work. And really taking your time to really understand each other to see if you guys are on the same page. And if you guys don't got time for that, then you might as well just like break things off if this is outside of one's scope of what they want to deal with in a relationship. Okay? Because I am getting that there's a lot of growth here for somebody. But to grow, you've got to allow for the uncomfortable stuff to come in. The Hermit, Three of Swords, Two of Cups. I'm strongly getting that there is a karmic lesson for someone to heal through relationships. Like someone's healing more through relationships than just by themselves. Like it's like someone's meant to go through their healing journey through actions involving other people, whereas some people do their healing alone, private, isolated. Okay, whomever I'm tapping into, they heal through other people. You know, challenging themselves, going through situations that pull you out of your comfort zone and things like that, okay? But I am getting that this is a soulmate of yours, Libra. But I don't want you to get hung up on that term, because many soulmates come in various ways. They come in as lovers, they come in as friends, they come in as enemies, they come in as mentors. It's just showing me that someone's holding a lot of value on you around this time frame, Libra, but there needs to be a nice balance, all right? And with that Devil showing up as your feelings alongside the Ten of Cups, Two of Wands, you may be aware that this person puts a lot of pressure on you to have all the answers for the relationship, or to, you know, always be, you know, performing. You know, like if you're not in a perfect good mood, they're going to assume that you're mad at them, and you don't want to have to feel like you have to constantly reassure someone, hey, I'm not mad at you, I'm just not in the mood to smile right now, it's okay. Okay? Why is the Two of Cups your advice? This definitely feels like someone that you're already married to, and someone's just being a little bit more sensitive than normal, and it could lead to an argument, okay? It doesn't have to be anything bigger than that. Why the Two of Cups as Libra's advice? Now, if you're in no contact with someone right now where you already had like an argument, I will pull that person's hidden feelings for you in a moment. Now, if you're watching this video on TikTok, that person's stealing my content. I didn't give permission for them to repost my videos, and I clearly did not give permission for them to use my logo that I had an artist create for me. The one with me with a peace sign holding cards and that B on my shirt for Boston. Okay, just letting you know, don't book a reading with that person. Only way to book a reading is on my website, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. Okay, so pulling on your advice, Libra, I got the Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands. I feel like this week you and this person are going to do well by being in your heart center and speaking from your heart, you know, being compassionate, showing grace for each other, and really focusing on what you're confident about and less focused on what is not working. Okay, but the areas that are not working, that do need improvements, I do feel like you guys can come from a place of communicating in an effective way to where you guys problem solve and not just, you know, sweep underneath the rug. I hope this made sense for you, Libra. I gotta trust how the message wanted to come out. I'm strongly getting that either this person's already in a relationship with you and they're feeling kind of sensitive midweek, and they're gonna need your reassurance that everything is okay, but you're over here thinking, I shouldn't have to constantly give reassurance, and that's also understandable. You guys gotta find some sort of balance. And if this is someone that you're not in a relationship with yet, this is someone that clearly wants a relationship with you, but I feel like they or you really need to feel comfortable, you know, within yourselves before, you know, getting that relationship that you want. All right, you got to feel comfortable in silence with yourself. You know, needing that external validation is just, there's always going to be an empty bucket feeling. When you're seeking out outside validation from other people, it's always going to feel like an empty bucket. It's never going to be filled. You got to fill it yourself. You could be dealing with any zodiac sign. I've got Capricorn here. I have Leo. I have Gemini. I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Scorpio, Aquarius. It could be anybody though. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video I do on YouTube. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You read, where I do the same type of read as this, but I try to engage with you more live on air. I show my face, I try to bond with you. I'll leave in the description box below this video the most recent All Signs reading I did. Just click on the All Signs link and go to the Libra timestamp if you want, of course. Now, yeah, to summarize it, Libra, you've got someone that really wants to be with you, but there's definitely a plot twist here. I do feel like, you know, someone might sabotage the week that you're going to have with them, or you are doing this to them. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. For some of you Librans, someone abandoned this situation because of their own insecurities and regrets it. It hurts to see online that you moved on with your life. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. My heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. My battery's about to cut off. I hope this helps. I love you. Namaste.